Language is a system that is used by a group of people to represent them and also portray their culture. Well, we also agree to how vast the African continent is and how diverse it is to language, people, and also what culture. Well, today we are going to discuss about African countries with the most languages. Okay, see this. All right, so I jump on this post on X that talks about Africa and African news called African Fact Zone. Okay, so then share this post saying African countries with the most languages. All right, so on the list, number 1 we have Nigeria, 527. Number 2, Cameroon, 280. Number 3, DR Congo, 242. Chad, 129 languages. 5, we have Tanzania, 126 languages. You have 6, Sudan, 115 languages. Number 7, Ethiopia, 109 languages. Number 8, Ghana with 83 languages. Number 9, Cote d'Ivoire, 78 languages. And then lastly, South Sudan with 73 languages. Okay, so these are African countries with the most languages, okay? One whole country have about 527 actually languages. Others also have 280. Wow. Based on this, we can also say that all these languages are also representing a group of people. So that means one country have a diversity or a customs or cultures or people with different backgrounds or origins about 500 plus people. That is insane. How did you guys convince all of them to join together to form a country? How? One African country have different type of group about 500 plus in one country. This is serious. This is so beautiful to watch too, okay? Because everybody have their own style, their kind of food, their kind of sound, their kind of how they even sound in language or how they pronounce words. This is beautiful, okay? All these people also have different kind of culture and origins and it's different kind of stories to share in the country. Well, that should tell you how beautiful the African continent is. I'm really glad about this. And also, there's a lot to learn about Africa. But before we continue with this, see this. Different languages will definitely breed this unity. Who did this to us in Africa? Well, if you see this post, this is actually a comment under the comment section when African Fact Zone share this post, okay? This is an African brother sharing concerning saying that this diverse that we have in our continent, how can we have unity among us, okay? So this is a deliberate topic here to you, okay? How do you see this diverse and this vast different kind of languages we have in Africa? Do you think it's part of the problem that Africa thinks that Africa is this unit and everybody believes that they are each for themselves, okay? Some people believe that their tribe is superior to others, or some people believe that their languages or their people or their kind of people or their ethnicity is different to others. Do you think that this is one of the causes of the disunity that we have in Africa? This is a concern that the brother shared. Under the comment section, let me see what you think and what you think about this comment, okay? But with that, let's continue with the whole story. Let's go. All right, so to another comment, this one also came in and says, how do you expect a country with 527 languages to succeed? Well, this is also another comment under the comment section. This African also think that, how can you expect a country with 527 languages to succeed? Well, someone also came replying to him and said this. Check it out. He says, even when God wanted to divide humans in the Tower of Babel, he confused them with plenty different languages. Well, these are actually Nigerians though. One asks a question that, how does a country succeed having this huge diversity of about 527 people or different languages in one country? And someone made a reference from the Bible saying that even when God decided to divide the humans in the building of Babel Tower, man uses the languages to confuse them. So that shows that how. So this is the reason why, or he believed that Nigeria is a confused country to him, though, because Nigeria is so diverse and have a lot of people with so many different understandings. So it will be so hard to govern this kind of people. Okay, these are the concerns some African people were actually sharing under the post when African Fact Zone shared the news about Africa's country with the most languages. Okay, that's what we're talking about. And now where we are discussing about how our fellow Africans thought about this when they shared this post. So we are actually on the comment section. We also can share a comment under the post for us to also see what you think about this whole issue. Okay, let's continue with the comments. Well, again, this one also came in and says, there is no country here. Well, man actually made a statement saying that there is no country here. Why would bro say this? Well, bro believe that how can a country have more than 50 and 20 languages in one country? Although we all believe that a country is made up of different people or different kingdoms or different ethnicity to join together to form one country. But with a country having a lot more different languages, about 80 to 50, bro believe that there's no country here because the understanding is going to be mad. There's going to be individualism, there's going to be superiority, there's going to be a whole lot of issues that are going to pop up with this. People are going to vote according on tribal lines, going to have some kind of soft spots for their tribal people. There's going to be a huge kind of mess on the society. So man believe that with this huge number of languages we have in one specific country on the African continent, there's no country in Africa. So that's how we end up with the bad leaders we have in Africa right now. Because people are actually voting or choosing leaders based on so many reasons here. From the same ethnicity, the same language they believe, the same place they are from, or the same bloodlines they are all from. This is actually one insane thing. How can one country be having these numbers? So bro believe that with all these languages, then there is no country here. All right, so that is it. The question here, or the thing we are talking about here, or the most important thing we are discussing here is, someone says, this lot of languages we have in African countries breeds disunity. What is your take on this? What do you think? Do you believe that this is one of the cause of the problems we have in Africa, politics or African community or African economy right now, based on how we choose our leaders, that this can have a huge effect on us decision making when you have to choose leaders or people to govern our resources in Africa? Do you think this is part of the downfall we have as a continent? Let us know what you think about this in the comment section, okay? So my name is Vidashi Essay, and I was here to share with you African countries with the most languages, okay? And as you can see, the giant of Africa, Nigeria, from the west are topping the chart with 527 languages. Number 2 is Cameroon with 280 languages. So definitely here we are talking about 2 West African countries leading with almost, or should I say close to 800 languages. Wow, between only Cameroon and Nigeria, there are about 800 languages. That is serious. So number 3 is DR Congo with 242 languages. Number 4 is Chad with 129 languages. Number 5 is Tanzania, 126 languages. Number 6 is it's Sudan, 115 languages. Number 7, Ethiopia, 109 languages. Number 8 is Ghana, 83 languages. Number 9 is Cote d'Ivoire, 78 languages. And number 10 is South Sudan with 73 languages. So there you have it, okay? These African countries are the most languages in Africa, or they have the most languages in their various countries on the continent of Africa. Okay, hope you enjoyed this. So don't forget to share your post or share your comments under the comment section. Do you think that this diversity that we have in us is the cause of some of our problems as a continent or as a country that you're from? Let me know, and why and how is it affecting your economy. Let me see under the comment section, and I'll be right there to read it loud for you. See you guys around.